So it's Laura again. Same day I did my other vote on subject video, and well, it's like 10 a.m. now. By the way, if you just saw my earring, no, I do not have gauges. That's just an earring. People ask me every day, oh, you have gauges? And I'm like, no, I didn't even think it looked that way. And then I finally saw one day what my earrings look like, and I was like, wow, sick. So instead of people constantly asking, because I've seen this on so many videos, but like, my friends know who I am if they're looking at this video, but other people, like, they don't know who I am. So I guess now I'm just gonna explain a little bit, and I mean, like, you know, just my name and everything. My name is, well, I'm not gonna tell you my last name. I don't feel very comfortable doing that. But my real name is Laura Ashley. I do not have any definite religions. Thus far, I am pretty sure that I'm Italian. Let me see, what else can I say about myself? A lot of people say that I'm funny or whatever. I don't know. I don't think I'm too funny on these videos because I actually try to be really serious because I want to discuss a lot of things. But I want to be a lawyer when I'm older. I attend a school. I'm not saying that, but I'm in junior high. I'm turning 14 on May 29th. I'm Italian. I have like greenish brownish eyes. They get really, really bright when it's spring or summer, like in the light. When the temperature changes and the sun's out, like they get really light. I'm not like emo, but kind of ish. It's a long story. I don't think of emo as a style. I think of it more as a state of mind. And I'm completely like up with that. I think it's really cool to be able to think about love and be mature about it, even though people say, you know, you're only 13, you don't know anything about love. And I've had that even with some of my friends. And it's like, you know, I hate when people say that you're too young to know what love is and everything, because when you fall in love, you just know it. Like, whatever I know about love, you know, it's my own opinion on the whole thing, because everyone loves differently. I guess I could say it that way. And the way that I have seen love before is that, you know, it takes something getting used to, because it's this feeling that you've never felt before, and as soon as you realize it, it's kind of like a no going back thing, you know, like either you can't fall in love with that person or, you know, you just do. And even if you tell them, they have part of the decision too. Hoping and praying doesn't always work because there's two people involved in it, and you know, you just have to hope for the best, because that's what love is. Love is hope and love is faith. And I mean, it's bittersweet too, because you have your good times and you have your bad times, and it's like you really have to try. Like, you have to make things work. I write songs, and I mean, I guess through that you just get your feelings out more, or poetry or whatever, and like, just thinking about it is kind of like a lot of my stuff is about heartbreak, because the way I see it, I don't think I'm the type of person that could fall in love. Like, a lot of times I have thought that, you know, I just couldn't, because I am the person who's always going to be serious at one point, or I'm always going to be funny at one point, and I have those two sides where I'm either laughing or I'm crying, and people tell me, oh, you're too serious, and or you joke around too much, and I'm like, just accept me for who I am, you know? Like, stop. You can't just have a person in your life and only take the good sides. It doesn't ever work that way. And I mean, I guess that's the main point I want people to see about me, is that, you know, like, I'm not perfect, and no one is. So if you're going to judge me on something, and if you're going to tell me that I'm wrong about something, and if you're going to give me your opinion on something after I spoke mine, or I told you how I felt on a situation, your opinion, it shouldn't be out there. Like, it should be out there, but it's not wrong because it's your opinion, of course. But, you know, at least think about how it's the person, it's not the situation, it's the person that it's happening to, and it's the way that they deal with it. You can't just tell someone, you know, like, I was explaining to one of my friends one day that in elementary school I was bullied because I'm a little bit overweight, and, you know, people would say things either about that, or they would say things because of, like, you know, emo-ish, and they just would make fun of me. And I had one group of friends in elementary, and I kind of have a lot of different groups of friends now, but people are so much more mature now. Like, you wouldn't believe it, the change that happens in 2 months, like, over summer break. It's unbelievable. And, like, I just enjoy now that there are people who understand me. And even though I've had the one fight with my friends about when I was bullied in my old school, and she said that she was bullied in junior high, and we're in the same school, but I just didn't know her when she had the problems. And I was telling her, like, she kept interrupting me and telling me how I don't know her experience and how it was 10 times worse than mine. I was like, you can't tell someone your experience was worse than theirs until you saw what happened to them, or, you know, you saw how they dealt with the situation, because, like, it really hits home when you're talking to someone who technically knows that they have this problem and they try their best to deal with it, but you can't always do something. And another thing I was just thinking, the reason I always have headphones on is because this is my webcam, so I'm, like, listening to music at the same time. But yeah, I think that this video should be taken very heartfelt, because you know, I'm not gonna cry on YouTube. That would be really, like, ridiculous. But just next time you say something to someone, your friend or not, just make sure you see where they're coming from, because, like, it's hard to explain, but don't ever judge them on a certain situation, even if you've been through the same thing, because you may have taken it differently and you may have taken it worse, but, you know, they won't know that because they haven't lived your life, and they might just be trying to tell you that they're sensitive. And I'm very sensitive. I'm outgoing, but, you know, I do get hurt by certain things. Not necessarily stuff with my friends, but certain friends, if something ever happened to them, and just, like, if one of my friends ever left me, and anything such as that with a lot of different people in my life, I think I would be, like, broken by it. It would torture me. And there are certain people who I would never say bad things about ever, unless it was a joke, because they have transformed, like, my entire life, made it better, and for that I will always, like, need to repay certain people. Like, ever since 7th grade and junior high, my life has gotten entirely better, and I can't even lie about it. So many things have changed. But that's my story right now. By the way, I am graduating in June, going into high school, so I'm maturing and getting older, and that's why I'm doing all these boring videos. So yeah, bye.